welcome to CoreTV News and this hour. I am Nena Nyama. Begin the news this evening with a report that the Plateau State Governorship Election Petitions Tribunal has affirmed the election of Governor Simon Lalong of the All Progressive Congress (APC). Tribunal dismissed the petition filed by Yang Wajok of the People's Democratic Party (PDP). Details of this report will be brought to you in a subsequent bulletin. The federal government has filed fresh charges against former National Security Advisor, retired Colonel Sambo Dasuki, at the Federal High Court in Abuja. The 5 amended charges bedded on money laundering and illegal possession of firearms, amongst others. Prosecution counsel Shuaibu Labaron prayed the court to allow witnesses to wear masks in order to shield their identities, but the defense team, led by Joseph Daudu, opposed the application. He, however, sought the court's permission for his clients to be allowed to travel within and outside the country during the trial. Trial Judge Justice Ademola Deni has scheduled ruling on the matter for Wednesday.
Ruling will be given on Wednesday, and then we are asking for a freedom to move around within and out of the country. So those are the things. The ruling will be given on Wednesday.
How prepared the defense for the new charge now?
No, we are yet to study it. It was read today.
Rivers State chapter of the All Progressive Congress has expressed shock over the People's Democratic Party's condemnation on the Nigerian judiciary following the recent court pronouncements that appear not to favor the PDP and the candidates at the various election petition tribunals, especially the Akwa Ibom State and Rivers State governorship election petition tribunals. In what is unfolding as an all-out war, the PDP National Working Committee, National Publicity Secretary Olisa Metu, and the various chapters of the PDP in Rivers and Akwa Ibom State have already thrown every caution in the rule book to the wind in the way they are casting aspersions on the integrity of respected members of the bench, whose only offense is that their meticulous and balanced judgments have exposed PDP's fraudulent and violent escapades during the 2015 general elections. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, and Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State have launched tirades on the judiciary moments after the State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal sacked Wike as Rivers State's governor. The tribunal has said the election that brought the governor to power was characterized by malpractices and not held in substantial compliance with electoral laws. The party has declared that the judgments cannot stand, while Wike branded it a gang up against the people of Rivers State. PDP's National Publicity Secretary Olisa Metu slammed the verdict as completely bizarre and unacceptable. Meanwhile, the administrator of the PDP Governors Forum, Osaro Naiwu, has confirmed that opposition governors had called for an emergency meeting this Friday. He said it is true that the PDP governors have called an emergency meeting, which is to hold on Friday to discuss the judgments and take a joint position on them. The President is pleased with the manner the Senate has been conducting the ongoing ministerial nominees. It is also happy with the performance of those who have already appeared before the Senate. The Senior Special Assistant to the President on National Assembly Matters, Ita Inang, said this at a news conference in Abuja. Governors in northern West Nigeria have expressed satisfaction with the recent performance of troops involved in counter-insurgency operations in the northeast of the country. They are also impressed by efforts to stop cattle rustling in their domain. Speaking after a closed-door meeting in Kaduna, the governors described their act as unholy. The leader of the Northwest Governors Forum, Aminu Masari, who lamented the youth who are supposed to be in school are involved in the act of murdering innocent people. We'll take a break now. We're back with more stories. Just stay with us.
This is what the people are saying.
You don't run a big economy with generator. They need to do more in terms of energy and power.
Many things to do for this Nigeria about lights, water, and new TT.
For Nigerians that are not gullible, we know that good laws have done nothing good for this country.
Buhari won the election convincingly.
Talk to her husband that you should keep promise about what you said, and because people are watching you, you know, another election is coming.
Because some people will stand for Yoruba land, will be strong man.
we don't die.
This nation is moving forward. The best is going to take place.
The people giving voice to the voiceless.
Is it crazy or autocracy? Or what type of crazy is that? Except crazy.
News making the headlines.
Black Maria is to carry criminals, trading looters that are in government today.
Sometimes it gets confrontational.
Slap you in the face. Excuse me, don't put words into my mouth.
Whatever it is that will bring our military to disrepute, I say to hell
on Core Digest.
I want to know why I should be believing them.
Every weekday, we bring all of these together and take them to the court of public opinion.
Everybody has a right in Nigeria.
Where you are the judge.
Every day, every hour, and every minute, news break in Nigeria. Things happen so fast, it's most times difficult to track and comprehend them. But that's what we do right here on Digit 360. 2015, would you want to come back again?
It's like asking Jesus Christ if he knew he was going to die, will you want to come back as the savior of the world again?
We do not just help you track the stories, we break them down, explore all the angles, analyze the issues so that you can fully comprehend the stories, use them to make the right decisions.
Glad to have you back. If you just joined us, you're still watching CoreTV News and this hour. For more than news stories, join us on our social media platforms, facebook.com/CoreTV News, on Twitter at CoreTV News NG, and on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/CoreTV News. Report just reaching us from the Delta State capital says the governorship election tribunal has upheld the election of Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Big details of this after this during our subsequent bulletin. 40-year-old Prince Adeyeye Niton Ogunwusi has emerged as the new Ooni of Ife. The Osun State government announced his appointment in a press statement signed by the Secretary to the State Government, Moshood Adeoti. The statement reviewed that the choice of the new Ooni from the Gesi ruling house of Ile-Ife, State of Osun, follows the completion of the due process by the kingmakers. The new Ooni is a higher national diploma graduate from the Polytechnic Ibadan and a member of several professional bodies, including Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICANN, an associate accounting technician, and a certified member of the Institute of Directors, IOD Nigeria, as well as Global Real Estate Institutes. Senate President Bukola Saraki wants the newly selected Ooni of Ife designate Prince Adeyeye Ogunwusi to concentrate on further solidifying the role of the Yoruba people in national unity. Saraki, in a statement by Special Advisor, Media and Publicity, Yusuf Olaniyonu, also wished the Ooni-elect a long and peaceful reign, sound health, and many years of service to his people. According to the Senate President, the Ooni-elect has so many things in common with the immediate past Ooni, which he noted include, but not limited to, being widely traveled, exposed, versatile, well-informed, and somebody devoted to community service. He also noted that the appointment of Prince Ogunwusi could not have come at a better time. The Senate President assured the new monarch that the Senate, under his leadership, will continue to hold the traditional institution in high esteem in view of his role in ensuring peaceful coexistence among the people. Lagos State Governor Kiwumi Anbody has also congratulated Prince Adeyeye Niton Ogunwusi on his appointment as the new Ooni of Ife. Governor Anbody, in the statement signed by his Chief Press Secretary Habib Arunu, admonished the new monarch to see his appointment as a call to service and to the upliftment of humanity. While charging Ogunwusi to be courageous in his decisions, Governor Anbody urged him to see the unity of the Yoruba race as a priority. Away from that, infertility is the inability to conceive after 1 year of unprotected intercourse or the inability to carry a pregnancy to term. According to Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, 12% of the population in their reproductive years are infertile. Our correspondent Netui Labari has details from a free fertility treatment drawn recently conducted in Lagos. Her report is taken from our studios.
Common misconception is that infertility is largely caused by women, but in fact, 50% of infertile cases and marriages are related to the male, either alone or in addition to a female partner. For the CEO, Nordica Facility Center, the organization was created to provide comprehensive research on fertility issues to couples and help prefer a solution through intravitreal fertilization.
In this part of the world, 1 out of every 4 or 5 couples will face the challenge of infertility at a point in their lifetime. And this has necessitated the appreciable demand for assisted reproductive technology.
For women under 35 years old, the number of babies born as a result of fertility treatment is as high as 1 in 3, even with the high cost of treatment associated. Research, however, shows that the stress associated with fertility treatment can be at a level comparable to the stress associated without serious illness. Meanwhile, earlier beneficiaries of the free fertility treatment by Fertility Treatment Support Foundation chose to share their success stories.
Our stories span 17 years. Out of those 17 years, we did IVF for 11 years, and then we succeeded on the 11th attempt. We are proud parents of a 2-year-old daughter, a future beauty queen, very smart, very intelligent, which goes to show that IVF babies are normal babies.
We have been trying to encourage other citizens who are in that challenge. That's why we came up with our session called FAD, Facility Awareness Advocacy Initiative. In that session, we encourage other people who are having that challenge. We educate ourselves, make them citizen, and understand that IVF babies are very normal and are complex.
For couples opting for fertility treatment, medical personnel usually advise them to take fertility drugs, which aids conception. Since many couples can hardly afford it, the Fertility Support Foundation conducted a raffle draw, which saw the emergence of 17 families across Nigeria to get free fertility treatment. Ruth Onwa was elated she made the winners list.
When I came in, all the while I've been calling it up, there was nobody in the whole application. But later, they said they gave opportunity for 2 other people. So I'm happy that I'm one of them.
The non-government organization Fertility Support Foundation, who championed the free treatment campaign, has called for the support of government and all the stakeholders in a bid to put more smiles on the faces of fertility-challenged couples.
Normal activities will today return to the nation's ports as Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria have suspended its 2-day strike. In a communique issued on Saturday in Lagos, the President General of MUWN, Anthony Ented, said agreement was reached after a meeting between representatives of NPA and MWUN. He said all outstanding payments to tally clerks and onboard security men are top priorities that will be paid as soon as the Treasury single account issues were reserved. It will be recalled that the union on Thursday embarked on strike to protest the 9 months unpaid wages to over 3,000 tally clerks and onboard security men, midstream discharge vessels in Lagos, Borno, River State, and other port formation nationwide, and using foreigners in violation of the law. Bode Saldo Loru Jeba Road is a federal link road to most northern states in the country. What makes it significant is the threat to the lives of indigents and motorists who ply the 26 kilometers route. 30 minutes journey lasts for days and may never end for some who have lost their lives on the road. The affected in the area have appealed to the federal government to speed up reconstruction of the bad portions of the road and help save the lives of those still surviving. Our correspondent Rashid takes us through the experience of the affected.
Bodesadu to Jeba Road is located within Moro local government area of Kwara North. This road happens to be one of the federal access roads begging for rehabilitation. The experience of motorists, especially heavy-duty vehicle drivers on the 26-kilometer highway portion of the road, has been one described as hell on earth with the daredevil traffic gridlock. Vehicles take turns to maneuver the bad portion of the road to avoid a fall, like some unlucky motorist who fell victim of a great fall by the roadside. Narrating his ordeal on the road in question, this driver says he has spent 4 days on the road on an occasion when he got stuck due to the bad road.
I'll be here some Monday, so Sunday now. But now we don't do here now, no way, no going, no coming. So we don't know what to do now. Maybe people can try to tell Oga Buhari she help us for this road. But we don't tire.
Despite the huge risk involved, some of these drivers scooped fuel from one of the fallen truck carrying fuel to one of the northern states. On what has been the effects of bad roads to the economy, the Secretary of Jeba Council of Indigenes laments that most of the citizens find it difficult traveling home, as some of the programs and activities of the community has been either cancelled or postponed due to the hindrance posed on traveling.
Honestly, it is very disastrous, sir. If you see, I am coming all the way from Iloni with a commercial car. From getting to Bodesadu, I have to get down and take my bike and call for bike. Honestly, from Bodesadu to Jeba, it takes me 7 hours. You can imagine where we normally fly just for 30 minutes. I am coming from Iloni, get to Bodesadu. I find it very difficult to pass.
The Deputy Speaker of Kwara State House of Assembly, who is an indigene of Jeba, explained that several letters have been written to appropriate authorities on the deplorable condition of the road with no response. He, however, made a plea to President Muhammadu Buhari to effect the quick repair of the road.
People are dying. People were delayed on that road. Many things are happening on that road. Killing of people. Market are paralyzed. Trailer on the road for many days. So I'm now seeing this opportunity to appeal to the president to please come to our rescue. This road is not for only people in Kwara here. It's for all the people are passing this road every day. It's a million.
While the drivers claimed to have been losing economically, the indigenes lament loss of lives of their loved ones while plying the road and called for an urgent intervention to prevent further loss. Rashid, CoreTV News, Jeba, Kwara State.
We'll take a break now. When we return, more stories on foreign and sports. Stay with us.
You can now watch CoreTV News live from anywhere in the world on our website www.coretvnews.com. Click on Live TV on our website and watch us live.
And welcome to CoreTV Primetime News.
To follow us on Twitter, click on Twitter icon on our website. On Facebook, click on the Facebook and YouTube to see all our previous news production. You can also watch us live on YouTube. Click CoreTV, leave a space, then News. CoreTV News, our 24-hour news station.
Glad to have you back on the foreign scene. 5 persons have died after a whale-watching boat with 27 people on board sank at Vancouver Island in Canada. Canadian authorities said the vessel made a distress call late on Sunday afternoon, disclosing that the boat was partially submerged 12 nautical kilometers west of Tofino. The British Columbia Coroner spokeswoman Bob McClintock also confirmed that 5 persons have died so far and 18 people have been taken to the hospital. Tofino's mayor described the mood in the town as tense but commended residents for their aid in the rescue efforts. The Supreme Court in Saudi Arabia has confirmed the death sentence against Shia cleric and the leader of anti-government protest, Sheikh Nimr al-Nimr. After the confirmation of Sheikh Nimr's death sentence by the Court of Appeal and then the Supreme Court, one of his brothers, Mohammed Amnon, said his life is in the hands of King Salman, who can endorse the sentence or suspend the execution. He, however, warned that his brother's execution could provoke reactions, adding that Sheikh Nimr had supporters in the Shia areas of the Islamic world. Mohammed al-Nimr further disclosed that he expects the king to prove his wisdom by halting his execution of his brother and 6 other Shia people. And that's it on CoreTV News and this hour. Thank you so very much for watching. I am Nana Nyama. Good evening.